I'd like to call the Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024 Papillion City Council meeting to order. Would you please take the roll?
Sunday. Mumgard. Gaines. Glover. Panslaw. Klug. Stubbe. Ingberg.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. And do we have an affidavit of publication on file?
That is correct.
And a current copy of the Open Meetings Act is posted in the back of the council chambers. Ms. Powers, Administrator's report, please.
Thank you. It's a quick one tonight. Happy New Year to everyone. Those of you with live Christmas trees, the city's Christmas tree recycling program is open now through January 14th. They can be dropped off at the normal places that they are every year, which is Papillion Bay Aquatic Center parking lot on Halleck Street, the Papillion Volunteer Fire Department's parking lot on Limerick Road, and the Walnut Creek Connector Trail parking lot on Schramm Road and Creekside Drive just west of 96th Street. And since my report is light this week, given the recent holidays, I want to take a quick minute to thank one of our city programs that does a lot of great things for the community and doesn't always get recognized, and that's the Papillion 55 Plus Club. They recently sent out their year in review, and just to recap, in 2023, they donated 99 blankets for adults, children, and infants, 305 crocheted winter hats for adults, children, and infants, 366 food items, 95 clothing items for children, 100 trinkets and craft projects to children's groups, 454 toiletries and cleaning items, 304 animal rescue items for dogs and cats, and $300 in cash donations. So a big thank you to the 55 Plus Club for everything they do for the community, and to Donna and her volunteers. They're just absolutely wonderful. Thank you. And anyone interested in getting involved, they are open Mondays and Fridays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., and Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and they're located at the Papillion Landing. And then just a reminder, city offices will be closed on Monday, January 15th in observation of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda? Motion by Councilman Sunday. Second by Councilman Gaines. Do we have any proponents or opponents? Any council discussion? I do want to point out a couple of the items that we're going to be voting on are appointments to some of the boards and commissions, and one of them is the Board of Health, and Dr. Strohmeyer has agreed to be reappointed to that, so thank you for all your service to the community. And then also for the tree board, Mike Newsel is being reappointed. Mike, I think you were on the original tree board a few years ago, maybe 28 years ago.
But participation in the city and the development of the parkland has been great.
Yeah, appreciate your passion and your expertise. And if you look at all the different boards and commissions, there's probably about 50 people that are appointed to boards and commissions. So thanks for your service. Is there any council discussion? Please vote on the consent agenda.
Seven yeas, no nays.
Motion passes. We have no items for first or second reading, so next is item F1, Ordinance 2017, an ordinance to amend Papillion Municipal Code 5510 to reflect current practice regarding voting on motions. Is there a motion to approve Ordinance 2017? Motion by Councilman Glover. Second by Councilman Stubbe. Council discussion. If none, please vote.
Seven yeas, no nays.
Motion passes. F2, Ordinance 2018, an ordinance to amend Papillion Municipal Code 55.3 to adopt amendments as statutorily required by Nebraska Revised Statute 16404 regarding ordinance readings for the redrawing of ward boundaries. Is there a motion to approve Ordinance 2018? Motion by Councilman Stubbe. Second by Councilman Fanslow. Any discussion? Please vote.
7 yeas, no nays.
Motion passes. F3, Resolution R240002, a resolution to approve a professional services agreement with JEO Consulting for design and project management services with regard to the fire training facility. Is there a motion to approve Resolution R240002? Motion by Councilman Gaines. Second by Councilman Sunday. Any proponents or opponents? Council discussion? Please vote.
7 yeas, no nays.
Motion passes. F4, Resolution R240004, a resolution to approve the First Amendment to the Sarpy County and City's Wastewater Agency's 2023-2024 budget. Is there a motion to approve Resolution R240004? Motion by Councilman Glover. Second by Councilman Sunday. Any proponents or opponents? Council discussion? Please vote.
7 yeas, no nays.
Motion passes. F5, Resolution R240006, resolution to approve a professional services agreement with Midwest Right-of-Way Services, Inc. for the 84th and Valley Countryside Edition Channel Restoration Project. Motion to approve Resolution R240006. Motion by Councilman Fanslow. Second by Councilman Mumgard. Proponents or opponents? Council discussion? Mr. Gaines.
I'm not sure who wants to address this. Amber probably can answer it, but is this company at all affiliated with the company that's working on the wastewater project?
On the right-of-ways and the easements?
Well, now, as far as the restoration.
Oh, let Mr. Kleffner respond.
I guess, can I ask for clarification when you mean they're not working on the wastewater, you mean the sewer agency?
Correct.
Yes, they are.
I'm talking about the wastewater that goes from the Tower District down. They're not affiliated with this company at all, correct? I don't think that they are, but back on South Street, right there on South Washington Street, that's north of Matthews.
Oh, it is separate company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
They do some work for Papillion. They did some for the South Sarpy Sewer Agency for right-of-way easement acquisitions. That's a lot of what they do. But no, the project that you were mentioning, no relation.
Thank you.
You bet. Mr. Mumgard.
I'll just follow up on that and I'll say, good, because that project that's down there on South Washington Street is abysmal. It is terrible. And they haven't finished it. They don't seem to ever want to finish it. And whatever company that is, I would say we don't want to have anything to do with them in the future.
And we've got that noted previously as well. Any other discussion? Please vote.
Seven yeas, no nays.
Motion passes. It's all the regular agenda items. I do believe Public Safety Committee met, and Ms. Kluk, I understand you're the chair. Welcome.
Thank you. Yes, we did meet. It was a long meeting. It was primarily a informational meeting with respect to our our police station and possible upgrades that we will be making in the future. We had a presentation by Carlson West I'm going to say it wrong, Provandra. Jamie and Al gave us a great presentation of what we are currently looking at, or what they are currently looking at. Several of the members had questions to address with Chris, Chief Whitted, and to Amber. So no decisions were reached tonight, but rather a lot of information sharing, and about a 100-page document was handed out for council or for committee members to look at, with expectations that we'll probably be meeting within the next 45 to 90 days, depending on when visits to the station can be made as needed by the members. So a good exchange of information tonight to get us rolling forward to help keep community safety high.
Appreciate that. Thank you. No other committees met. Any comments from the floor? Any council comments? Not much from the last couple of weeks, obviously, with all the holidays. We do have the F&A committee meeting. After council meeting, the new affordable housing plan ad hoc committee meets the following Tuesday, the 16th. Well, not the following Tuesday, following council meeting on the 16th. For those that are following the Vietnam Memorial, the Huey helicopter should be transported from Iowa Western from the airport to Sumter Amphitheater on the 10th. We're not going to make a big public announcement because we don't want to draw a crowd on it being transported, but if you're curious, it should show up sometime that day. I don't know the schedule yet, but then there's still a little bit of work that needs to be done for it to be mounted, so there'll be a temporary 2x4 structure put around it so it won't really be visible. But if you want to see it, that'd be the day to see it. We do have 4 ribbon cuttings coming up in January, so pay attention to those if you're interested. Take 5, Skin Experts, Jay's Smokehouse, and AEF Academy are all scheduled by the chamber. And then the senior, speaking of the 55 Plus Club, put February 9th on your calendar if you're interested in having lunch with them. Do a joint Papillion La Vista senior Valentine's Day. And so always looking for people to serve, and a lot of times it's the elected officials if you're interested in doing that. And, we go between the landing and La Vista. I think it'll be at the landing. Yeah, probably in that multi-purpose gym is usually where it's been. And then just the other reminder of the tree recycling is open to till the 14th, and we'll be pushing that through social media. We do have a closed session tonight, so is there a motion to go into closed session to protect the public interest to discuss land negotiations? Motion by Councilman Glover, second by Councilman Klug. Any proponents or opponents? Any council discussion? Please vote.
Seven yeas, no nays.
Motion passes. I will note for the record that Councilman Ingberg has joined us, and I'll restate for the record, the purpose of the closed session is only to discuss land negotiations. The closed session will include the mayor, the city council, city administrator, deputy city administrator, the senior planner, the city attorney, the parks and facilities director, and the recreation director. We'll go into the room over there.